Everyone, today is September 28th, 2022. It is Wednesday. The markets are, or the prime time trading hours are now done for the day. And as you see on the right hand side, literally everything was in green today. The market had been so oversold that it was time for a pop back up, as I mentioned yesterday. So today, just want to go over that, what we're looking for going into tomorrow. So starting off with S&P 500, I think that we still have a ways to go as far as the upside goes. If we want to take a look at the 4-hour daily chart for the overbought, oversold indicator, I use the MFI. The 4-hour is just starting to come off the lows over there, but not as big a deal as the daily chart, where as you can see, it's been down here in the oversold territory and just now starting to pop back up. So last time it was oversold, that's when we had that big sell-off starting about right up here. And now right here we have the low. That looks like the low is in right now. And so we're just going to ride this next wave up until it gets to the overbought territory up in here. And what I'm looking for, let me go to the 1-hour chart over here, because on this setup that I look for, it's one step I went over a little bit yesterday. It's where they have, what we're looking for is, for instance, if price is up here, comes down, hit the 38, we're looking for price to go hit the 0.146. When that doesn't happen, then we're looking for, I didn't mean to do that. Then we're looking for a price to come down and hit the 61, exits the 50. That did not happen. So then, lastly, it goes down to the 88.6 Fibonacci retracement level. And then the exit up here is the 61.8, which doesn't change. But as you can see, this was has been a straight sell-off. Hasn't had that retracement come back up yet. And so it hit off of the 2% Fibonacci retracement level. And why that's important is I'm going to show you the Russell 2000 just in a second, as well as the Dow Jones, because both of them have the same sort of setup within it as well. Where price gets around that 200 Fibonacci extension level, going the other way, bounces off of it, use it as around the area of support, it's bouncing off. So what I'm looking for, based on this 1-hour chart, for this next rally to go up to here to around 4,000 is going to be top of the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level from this move right here. So that's what I'm looking for this next rally to wind up. So right now at 37.30. There's about 265 more points at least left in this rally. Can go higher than that, but that is the target I'm looking for, up here around 4,000 for that. Going to the 5-minute chart for what happened today. To be honest, not a whole lot in terms of trade steps for what I'm looking for. By the time this red semaphore formed right here, that was already done. This one maybe had just gotten in. You can see price just hit 38, went up, hit its target, and then since then it just kept on running. It's not hitting anything. It's not retracing at all. So this is just a huge move up today. That was well overdue for the markets for that one right there. And then looking for the pitchfork trade, what you have to do is you have to go into the 15-minute chart right here. And as you can see, price used it a little bit as resistance, came back, broke above it, then hit that first target, 38% right there, which target to look for. Second target, if you're really trying to squeeze it out, is 50% right there. And then the dream target, which doesn't always go up in there and hit, is the 1.618. But you see today, that ended up being the perfect target for it, where the market looks like it's going to pretty much end up for the day right around this level up there. So that was the main trade using the pitchfork trade right there. Going into tomorrow, we're just waiting for a pullback for this trade to see if we can get into it here using the red semaphore. And the first level we look for is the 38%, and then that's the first target up there right there for that. And then whenever the red semaphore gets formed on this move going up here, what we'll do is that and that, and whenever if price ever does come and break below this right here, this median line right here, then the target we're looking for would be that green line right there. But doesn't mean it's going to happen. The red semaphore hasn't even formed yet, but that would be what the setup we're looking for here in the S&P 500 going into tomorrow. Now, moving over to the Russell 2000. Here was a trade setup from yesterday that I was in. As you can see, price here's, let me go 5-minute chart right here. That was the 15-minute chart. And let me go back to because that was actually the 15-minute chart, but it ends up being the same thing for what we were looking at. So Russell 2000 using the 5-minute chart, using this move right here, we were looking for when that red semaphore, when it was on this red semaphore, so I was looking for retracement down to it before this one formed, because this red semaphore period didn't form until price was all the way back down, or even back down in here a little bit. So we're looking for the retracement to bounce off and hit that. Never, it did hit 38%, never hit the 1.146 Fibonacci retracement level. Blue plus 61.8, blue plus 88.6, and so this was the target exit we were looking for that I did hold on to overnight. And then much like the hourly chart in S&P 500 that I showed a little bit ago, right when it got around the 200% Fibonacci extension level going the reverse way, that was a big support level for it. Bounced off once, came out, bounced up it twice, and then went up. Then earlier this morning was that about 7:45. Filled it right there to fill that exit, and then ever since then it never had any problem going on even higher. So the only thing we can look for the Fibonacci retracement trade is wait for a retracement as long as this one stays red, because as soon as the semaphore up here turns red, then we'll be looking for the retracement going to the short side for it. But right now we're just looking for a long retracement up there. And then using the Fibonacci pitchfork, there was one earlier, I believe. It's this one, a crude oil, that I did miss today that I could have gotten in on it. No, that one's impossible to get in. You see it broke up right there. Finished it real quick, and that was about it from the Russell 2000. Going over here into oil, what we're looking for. Let me go on a little bit of a longer term frame right here. We can see using the red semaphore right here, price now has finally retraced up into this area. So if this is going to be another measured move down right here, then what we're looking for is price go all the way down here to about $74.29. Not going to say that's for sure going to happen, but that is what the SEP is looking for. Then if price continues to move up, hits 61.8, we're looking for at least retracement down here to the yellow line at about 82.78. And then lastly, if that doesn't happen, price goes up here and hits the 88.6 Fibonacci retracement level. We're looking for the exit down here at about 84.54 for that setup right there, and that is in the hourly chart for oil. And then also there is a long setup though that could be happening here pretty soon. Price is already broken out of it right there. You can see the red median line, price already broke above it. So the first exit we're looking for, the 38% right there, which is going to be that green line right there. So somewhere around that $83 level from this current move moving up. So definitely another dollar move up for it. But as you can see down here for the semaphore, it is still yellow. It is not red yet. So this, unfortunately, this isn't a valid trade that I look for. Probably won't turn red till too late, which happens sometimes. But then the second exit we're looking for is the 1.618 level up here, and that would be around 89-ish dollars. If it does go up there and get hit, sometimes it doesn't. But this first one we're definitely looking for this green line to go up there and get hit as soon as that happens, and that is on the 1 hour chart. And there was a trade earlier today that I did miss. Using that. You can see price broke out of it real nicely. You know what? I couldn't have gotten that anyway. It's too early. Never mind. I forgot which chart it was. It was one of these charts. But nevertheless, it did break out perfectly right here. Came back. We've gotten in for a really nice fill and went up, hit that initial green line up there at about 80.20. So using the 15-minute chart right there, you know, that would be a nice about $1.30-ish gain there in oil for it. But that one is said and done. So looking at the overbought, oversold indicators for oil now, still 4 hour charts, middle of nowhere. Daily chart is just bouncing off from being oversold. Didn't quite reach down to that area yet, so not a true official one, but did get pretty close to it. So going into tomorrow, we are just looking for, you know, we got the longer term chart right here for what we're looking at, seeing if this is going to continue, if this is going to be another measured move down and hit it back over there. But also on this side, what we do have a white semaphore, so we can actually go the reverse way as well. And as you can see, it hit right there and moved back up, hit right there, moved back up, hit there as well, and came back all the way down to 88.6, and would have completed it right there, hitting 61.8, but then continue moving up over there. So we can continue to look for the retracement to move back up until the white semaphore forms on that area as well. And then last but not least, looking at the Dow Jones right here, what I want to show is, let me make this a little bit smaller right here, is this was the same sort of setup that I was showing both on the S&P 500 and the Russell 2000, where using this red semaphore right there, we were drawing the Fibonacci retracements, drawing the Fibonacci retracement up there, and then price looked just shot down, just blew everything past the 38, 61, 88, a little bit support on the 88% level right there, but just continued to mow it on down till got around the 200% right there. So the exit we're looking for the Dow Jones is going to be 31,732 right up over here, currently at 29,760. So still has about, what is that, about 2,000 more points we're looking for left in this move right here to go up there and hit that, similar to the 1 hour chart here in the S&P 500. So we're definitely looking for that. Looking for the overbought, oversold indicator. 4 hour is just coming off being oversold, and as well as the daily, which just barely got out of the oversold area today, which is another reason why we're looking for this move up, for this rally to continue in both the S&P 500, Russell 2000, and the Dow Jones. And then, just like most of the other markets, all we're looking for is a retracement back to try to get into this trade right here. You can see starting off right here, hit 38, hit its target up there. So we just go and reset it. Perfect, hit the 38, hit the target. And now it just kept running. So we're just waiting for another retracement to come back around here. And then going over to the, never mind, that wasn't it. So yeah, that was about it from what we're looking for. There was, let's see here. There was a trade using the pitchfork, but as you can see, price broke up through there and just rammed it really easily and hit up into the 1.618 level for that one. So going into tomorrow, that's what we're looking for the markets. Definitely looking for more upside in the markets until the MFI indicator right here for the daily chart. You can see it's oversold a ton until it reaches up, getting closer to this overbought area. We are definitely bullish in the markets until then. And then for the levels, we are looking for S&P 500 for this rally. We're looking at it to go to 4,006.25. Of course, it can go higher than that, but that's just the target I have. And then for the Dow Jones, we're looking at 31,732 from its current levels. So still a lot of room to run out there. Be safe. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.